In 2016, this car was the ultimate symbol of wealth. It smelled like expensive leather, moved like a cloud, and cost more than a suburban house in some states. It told the world, you've made it. But fast forward 10 years, and that same rolling palace is worth less than a used Honda Civic. The price didn't just drop, it plummeted off a cliff. Welcome to the brutal world of luxury depreciation. Why does this happen? It starts under the skin. German flagship cars are testing grounds for future tech. Massagers in seats, night vision cameras, complex air suspension. In year 3, it's brilliant. In year 9, it's a diagnostic nightmare. When a mainstream car gets old, a sensor dies and you ignore it. When a BMW 7 Series sensor dies, it shuts down the entire fiber optic network of the car, turning a $100,000 cruiser into a very heavy paperweight. Here is the paradox. The car loses 80% of its value, but the parts still cost like it's a $120,000 vehicle. The second buyer buys the car for $18,000, thinking they got a steal. Then, the active suspension compressor blows up. The repair bill is $7,000. That is nearly half of what he paid for the entire car. He can't afford to fix it, so he sells it even cheaper. The cycle continues until the car hits the salvage yard. No one exemplifies this better than Land Rover. In the US, wealthy buyers don't buy these cars. They lease them for 3 years. Once the factory warranty expires, these luxury SUVs hit the used market like a hot potato. Nobody wants the risk. It's not just that these cars break, it's the artificial monopoly on parts. A simple plastic coolant pipe for a mainstream sedan costs $15. The exact same piece of plastic, molded for a luxury twin-turbo V8, will easily cost you over $200. Worse, you can't even fix it in your garage anymore. Modern flagships require proprietary factory software just to register a new battery to the car's computer. If you don't code the battery, the alternator will destroy it in a month. In recent years, luxury brands tried to save fuel by adding complex hybrid systems. Now, you don't just have an incredibly complicated engine, you also have a high-voltage battery pack and electric motors working together. It's double the risk. There is also a social reason why value dies. When a luxury car is new, it's driven by CEOs. When it's 10 years old, it's driven by teenagers trying to look rich on a budget. The prestige completely evaporates, taking the price down with it. The cheapest luxury car is always the most expensive one to own. Would you ever dare to buy a cheap used German flagship? Or are you staying safe with a Corolla? Let us know in the comments, subscribe to Sketchar Automotive, and we'll see you at the next sketch.